Hi everybody, so today is another declutter. This one is incredibly special because this is my highlighter declutter and I've been really not dreading it but just very anxious about this one. As you can see, there's a lot of highlighters to go through and I love highlighters, but I know there's a ton in here that I don't use and I don't like. So this will probably feel good by the end, but it's one of those things that's gonna hurt while you're doing it. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start with cream and liquids. This is the area where we're probably gonna see a lot to go. Okay, first of all, this little mini from Cover FX, this is Moonlight. I've been using this a little bit here and there, and I like it. I haven't figured out how to use it like on top of powder, like when I powder my face and stuff. I've just been using it under powder on top of my foundation, if that makes sense. So, but I like it for now, so keep that. This is in my Bought It Forgot It for this month. This is the Jelly Pong Pong Glow Getter Luminizer Gel, and it has this, one of these nail polish brushes, which is just not a favorite of mine. And I don't like this very much. I just don't like the format of highlighting in this way. So this I'm going to declutter, but I can't really get rid of it until I do that video update for you guys, but it will get decluttered after that. So that's gonna go here. This is the Dandelion Shy Beam from Benefit. This is a matte highlight, which I barely even understand the concept of this product. So this is what it looks like. You can see it is matte, and I guess it's just supposed to be like for highlighting and contouring under your eye, but I've used it a few times. It does absolutely nothing for me, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. This is a Stila All Over Shimmer Liquid Luminizer in Rose Gold Shimmer. I don't even know if I've ever used this product. Again, it's not my preference, probably because I have oily skin. Well, I can't even really see that once it's blended in, so I'm going to let that go. This is the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl. This was one of the first highlighters that I bought when I started buying high-end makeup a couple years ago, and it's got like this twisty thing, you know, kind of like deodorant. Really weird way to disperse product. It's pretty, but it's just not like, I don't know, it's not as pretty as my powder highlighters. I think if you have dry skin, you'd probably like it a lot. This is the Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight from Clinique. Do not like this product at all. When you rub it on your face, it kind of takes off the foundation that you're putting it on top of. So that's why I don't like this one. This is the Becca Liquid Highlight Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I did used to mix this with foundation and stuff, but I don't really do that anymore because, again, my skin is so oily, but I kind of want to keep it and try to figure out ways to use this because this is just a little travel size and I should be able to use this if I wasn't so lazy about trying to use it. So I'm going to keep this. So let's just start off by pulling out things that I know I love. So this is the Makeup Revolution highlighter in, what is it, Radiant Lights? I love the way it's shaped in here and everything. This is what it looks like. Beautiful. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see things properly because of the lighting in this room, but anyway, it looks beautiful on the skin. Mary Luminizer, love this so much. This one is just like one of my holy grails. The Physicians Formula in, what's it called? Natural Nude. So good if you want an affordable highlighter. Wait till Physicians Formula goes like 30 or 40% off, which it always does, and then get this because it's so beautiful. This is the Becca Highlight. It's a mini in Opal. So this is the pressed version of Opal. I don't use this one very much, but I should because it's like absolutely beautiful. I just see, the thing is I keep forgetting about things that I love because I have too much stuff. That's why we're doing this today. This is Champagne Pop. This is in my makeup use up for the year. I don't think I can use up a highlighter, but I'm just trying to hit pan on it. And I do have a little tiny dip going in the middle there. So that's what that one is doing. And then this one here is Moonstone, which is a very light one. Really, really like this one. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Keeping this one. And sorry about my nails today, guys. I didn't have any time to do them. So, okay, this is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is a very subtle highlight, but very beautiful. So keeping that for sure. Keeping this for sure. This is the MAC Nutcracker Whisper of Guilt. So this has the highlight and blush. I like the blush, but you know, it's just whatever. So I keep this in my highlight drawer, and I like this, but honestly, I don't love it. Like, it's a pretty gold highlight. I feel like, I don't know, it's not the most unique thing. It might have used to be, and that's why people went so crazy over it, but don't feel bad if you couldn't get your hands on it, basically is what I'm trying to say. It's not the most amazing. This is from Measurable Differences. This is called Pink Face and Body Bronzer. This is so pretty. So I got this in Marshall's, I think. Look at this. For like $6. It's so nice. It's a little bit powdery, but once you actually like spray your face with the setting spray after, it just melds in. It's really beautiful. I just got this the other day, and this is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush in Rose Gold. So it says highlighter and blush duo, but it's really not. It's kind of the thing where you mix it together and you just get kind of a nice rose gold highlight. And it doesn't swatch very well, but it goes on the face really beautifully. And I was surprised when I swatched it. I was like, oh, this is disappointing. And then as soon as I put it on my face, it was really stunningly beautiful. So e.l.f. is so good with highlighter, so gonna keep that. And what else do I know for sure? Oh, this one, Urban Decay Sin. I've been putting this, keeping it like in my everyday area because I just want to get more use out of it. It really is beautiful. It's not the best. Oh, these swatches are awful. I think the lighting is just not good. It is a little bit powdery, but once it goes on your face, it's pretty nice. So I do want to keep that for sure. And this is just my baby. Like, I just can't with how beautiful this is. I've just been using it so much. It even has a dip in it. This is the Cover FX, the Perfect Light Highlighting Powder in Moonlight. So beautiful, honestly. Okay, there might be a few great things in here still, but let's just start going through everything else. All right, this I don't like. It's the Butter Blush from Physicians Formula in Natural Glow, and it's very smooth, but it's not a blush. And so I've put it in my highlighter basket here, and even then it's just not the best, but I'm gonna keep it for now because I just got it and it makes me angry that I spent money on it and I hate it. So I'm just going to see if I can get use out of it in some way, shape, or form. I might use it as a layering highlighter, kind of like underneath, to build up a highlighter on top. So that's just what I'm gonna do. This one here, I'm gonna get rid of, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Powder. This is the old packaging, but I just don't like the way that looks. This one I hate too, the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Bronzer in Miami Strip. I don't like this. It's so hard pressed. It's hard to get product off of it, and it doesn't blend on the skin. I did try to kind of scratch a little off to see if underneath it was better, and it wasn't, so hate that. That's gonna go. Hard Candy Tiki I'm gonna keep. This is beautiful, especially for a drugstore. I mean, it's just beautiful in general. Like, it's kind of this golden highlight, so nice. This one though, I'm going to get rid of. This is a blush from Hard Candy. It's called the Blush Crush Baked Blush in Honeymoon. So I bought this thinking it would be a nice blush. It's way too light as a blush. It is a nice peachy highlight, but I just don't use this color as a highlight really. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because I never use it. This is a sample from Ofra. It's called Bliss. It's called an eyeshadow and highlighter. When I used it as an eyeshadow, it creased so bad. It is really pretty. Like, in a swatch, it's really gorgeous. Like, look at that. But it creases as an eyeshadow, and it's a little too dark for me as a highlight, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is so beautiful. This is Vincent Longo. What is it called? Yeah. Oh, La Bella Lucha highlighter. Anyway, it's in the shade called Flora. Oh my gosh, this is so, look at that. It's so beautiful on the skin when it's blended in. It just looks so nice on the cheeks. I heard they went out of business. I don't know if that's true. I still see them on the Bae's website, but this is so gorgeous if you can get your hands on it. Okay, these e.l.f. baked blushes. So I've got 3 of them. They're baked blushes, but they don't really perform like blushes. They perform more like highlights. So this one in particular is so beautiful. So this is in Pinktastic. Don't know why it's called Pinktastic. It's a golden highlight. When it go, I'm running out of space to swatch, but basically it's just this stunningly beautiful glow, and these are like $2. This one, so that's a keep. This one is in Peachy Cheeky, and this one is nice. Kind of the same idea as that one, just a little bit more peach. You can see there. I mean, if you're super fair, it could be a blush, but I think the fairest of the fair could only get away with that. I do like it, but I never use it just because it's not my favorite color for a highlighter, so I am going to give it away, but it is pretty. This one, though, out of the 3 is not good. This is Passion Pink, and this one is not pigmented at all. It barely comes off at all, so this one is going to go. This here is my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. I don't like this. I've talked about it many times about how I don't like it. It's not pigmented. It doesn't blend well. It's very hard pressed. I don't like this one at all. I've swatched other ones that were beautiful, so I don't know if it was just this one. This is Sunset Pink. It was, I think, limited edition, but I'm gonna get rid of that one. Oh, I forgot I put this all the way over here. So this is the Anastasia Glow Kit in That Glow. On my skin, these show up very kind of powdery, and they don't blend great. They're pretty. I know lots of people love them. On me, on my skin, they just don't blend that great, but I'm gonna keep them. This one in particular, I keep saying I want to try it as an eyeshadow, and I never have, and I should probably do that because it is nice. I usually just kind of mix these 3 together, but I'll just show you this one here. So you can see it's got a nice glow to it, but they're just not my favorite. I'm not like as hyped up on them as, you know, most people on Instagram are. And this, again, not my favorite either. I feel guilt about this one because I spent a lot of money. Like in Canada here, these are $30, which is ridiculous. They're a little bit powdery. I do like this lavender one though, and it's so unique of a color that I feel like I should keep it for that. This one I don't like, this golden one. It just, it's very kind of too golden, and it's a little bit patchy. And then these 3, I just feel like they're okay. This one's a little bit powdery too. Basically, they're okay. They're just nothing special. The only thing in here that I think is worth keeping is that purple. So I think what I'm gonna do is keep it now. And then if I don't use this within a couple months, I'm gonna have to just pass it on because it's not been getting, oh, that almost fell down, not been getting a lot of use from me. This is a Becca Jaclyn Hill collaboration. So pretty. I do feel like, however, like the formulation on Champagne Pop is not the same. Oh, hi, can you see me? Is not the same as in their regular permanent packaging. But I do like Prosecco Pop. I like having it. And the blushes are just whatever to me. I'm not like in love with them, but I am gonna keep this. These 2 things from Hard Candy, these are both gonna go. This one here is much more kind of like the Hourglass powders. This is called Candlelit Illuminating Power Duo. So there's not like a lot of shine to them. They're very, very light and subtle, and I don't mind this. I just don't use it very often. So, but I do think this is like a really nice under eye kind of, not setting powder, but like if you're dusting off a bake and you want to use something to dust it off with, this would be a nice kind of thing to do that with. But I just never use it. And then these ones though, these are called the Twinkle Star. These ones are just glitter bombs, and they're not that pigmented either. Just a lot of glitter and nothing else to it. So these are not good. And then this, I bought this because I had heard it was a dupe for the Guerlain Meteorites powder. This is a Secret Beam highlighter. It is a Korean product. I cannot remember what the name of the company is because it doesn't say it in English anywhere on here. And this, I tried using it. My fingers, I'm not really wiping off the stuff on my fingers. I tried using it here and there, but it doesn't really do anything. And as a face powder, like, it doesn't really come out of the pan. I guess it's like way too hard pressed. It doesn't really do what I want it to. So this is gonna go as well. Okay, looking at my two piles, I'm not completely satisfied. I feel like I'm keeping things that I shouldn't. And so I've just decided that this, I don't need to keep this. I don't like any of the powders in here enough to keep it. And every time I look at this, it makes me feel guilty. So I'm going to either sell this or give it to friends and family or something. And that way I don't have to think about it anymore. That lavender is beautiful, but it's not worth keeping the whole palette for that. So now I think I feel better about what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. So from this side over is what I'm getting rid of, and from this side over here is what I'm keeping. I feel a lot better about that. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I do have a few more declutter videos that I need to do on my channel. I have done a lot of my collection already. So if you want to check out that playlist, I will link that in the description bar below. And other than that, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys, bye.